Hi, so before we start on the micronutrients, I do have to go over some of the foods that are good sources of the macros that we were just talking about. And so we did mention protein in the first video, and I did highlight leucine. So I did want to just remind all of you what are some wonderful sources of leucine from whole foods. So chicken, turkey, beef in terms of tenderloin and sirloin, those are going to be the leanest cuts, fish, eggs, milk, cottage cheese, and Greek yogurt. So we see some nice pictures of all of these right there. All right, and then in terms of some vegetarian options, we have soy, edamame, legumes, and nut butters. And then in terms of supplements, we can look at whey protein. So if you come over here and look at this particular food label for whey protein, and if we come down here to the bottom, you can see that it's got 2.5 grams of leucine, which is a good amount to ingest. That's why whey protein is considered a good source as well. All right, and that is for BiPro, all right? And over here we have a salad that's got the edamame in it. And then I'm not really sure, that could be chunks of tofu in there if we're just going with that whole vegetarian option. It actually looks like a really nice salad. So over on this slide, in terms of omega-3s, all right, we can look at things like salmon, trout, tuna, kelp, and seaweed for vegetarian options. So here we have a seaweed salad. Over here we have some salmon that's been cooked in foil, which is super easy to do. So I always talk about that in our face-to-face classes and show a video on how easy you can make foil wrapped salmon or any fish in your oven or on the grill. And so finally, the last thing I wanted to mention were some other sources of omega-3s. So here we have nuts. Then you can think of peanut butter, almond butter, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, walnuts. Those are all great sources. Avocados, again, not just for guacamole anymore. Avocados are awesome in a smoothie. If we were doing our face-to-face class, we would definitely be making the smoothie in class. I made it for our volleyball team last year, and this was actually the favorite smoothie that we made. So you're not going to taste the avocado in your smoothie. It actually just really makes it creamy. So give it a shot. Half avocado, you don't need a whole one. Then over here we have chia seeds. So chia seeds, if you mix them with yogurt and you let that sit overnight, the chia seeds plump up and you kind of get like a pudding there. And then over here we're looking at an example of omega-3 supplement that contains EPA and DHA. And that, as we learned earlier in the semester, is what you really need to be focusing on, looking to see how much of the fish oil is actually EPA and DHA. So to do that, you have to come over to the supplement facts. And if you look here, you see with the EPA, you're getting 562 milligrams, with the DHA, 438 milligrams. All right. And then there's some other omega-3s, all total about a gram of omega-3s per soft gel. And if you, if you do with 2 soft gels a day, obviously it's going to be double that. So that's a nice supplement. Alrighty, so that ends that section. And for the next video, we are going to talk about the micronutrients.